Hey, Matt.
You know what I said this time? Right, they go, you know how they count down 5, 4, 3? Right when he got to 4, I said, Andy, bring us in. And he, down to 3, I said, don't screw it up either. Sorry.
No problem. No problem.
It's like to change it up a little bit, man. They don't know what's coming, but neither do you.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, mixing it up, trying to catch me off guard. It's all good.
All right, my menu.
My menu.
My menu.
Menu that we're going to talk about. My menu is a feature that we're seeing on a lot of the later generation cameras. It allows you basically to call like a favorites menu. So if you have items that you like to go back to, I can actually customize this because you see that there are pages and pages of custom settings and options.
You'll often forget where you got to a certain option. Like you'll pull out the book, or you'll watch this video and you'll get to a place, and then I've noticed a lot of people, how did I get there? And you kind of forget, so it's there. Like you said, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so it's again very helpful that I can definitely just come over here to my menu. You can see how I just highlighted add items, and I can basically go to the menu that I want to choose from. Shooting menu, maybe if I want to put shooting settings for my movie mode, okay? In my menu, come over here, again I can tag whatever I want, okay? So I'm going to do that again. Okay, if I want to put, destination here, actually I'm going to back up, so if we can just do that again, folks, okay? So if I go to add items and say I'm in my custom setting menu, especially for autofocus.
Yeah, because depending on the situation, those things will change. If you're shooting landscape versus sports, and you may shoot both.
Exactly.
And you want to change those.
Exactly. So this way, I can tag something like, my lock on for autofocus. Now again, it just walks me through everything I have to press. Have that tagged, hit OK. So you can see how that added, what I just called up, and it's at the top of my list. I can actually rank items, so I can actually move these up and down. I can change things up if I want to.
One goes to the top.
Yeah, so I can always change those. And see where this says Choose tab. See if I don't want to use my menu, maybe I want a recent settings. I can actually change this menu to a recent setting. And then this way it's going to call up just my recent settings instead of my menu.
Oh, okay. So that'll automatically kind of default to things that we've gone to recently versus things that you might have set up.
Yeah, so you have the option to basically, make it either one, my menu or recent settings.
Great.
What that tab is.
All right, so that pretty much closes us kind of out of all the menu related stuff. And so the next few lessons we're gonna kind of dig into a couple other areas. We're gonna talk about flash, talk a little bit about as soon as I look at the thing down here, autofocus, that's a big one.
Autofocus is a big one.
We talked about putting that into the actual lesson where we talked about the menus, but that's such an important area. We kind of dedicated its own lesson to it.
It is. We get an awful lot of questions about autofocus, so we'll definitely, hopefully, try to help people out with those settings as much as we can.
Definitely, hopefully.